discovering ancient pyramids in Egypt. The first light of dawn spills over the golden horizon of Egypt, turning the desert into a sea of molten amber. The wind moves softly across the dunes, whispering secrets older than memory itself. You stand at the edge of the Sahara, heart pounding, as the silhouette of the Great Pyramid of Giza rises from the sand like a mountain shaped by gods. For a moment, time fractures. The modern world fades behind you, the hum of Cairo traffic, the distant call to prayer, and all that remains is stone, sky, and silence. The pyramids are not merely monuments, they are questions carved into eternity. As you approach the plateau of Giza Pyramid Complex, the sheer scale overwhelms you. Each limestone block towers at your side, weighing as much as a small car. You run your hand across the warm stone, feeling grooves etched by 4,500 years of desert wind. The sun climbs higher, casting sharp shadows that define every edge, every impossible angle. How did they build this? You circled the Great Pyramid, the tomb of Khufu, imagining the ancient engineers aligning its sides with the cardinal directions so precisely that even modern instruments marvel at their accuracy. You picture thousands of workers, not slaves but skilled laborers, holding stones under a relentless sun, driven by belief in eternity. The air tastes of dust and legend. Nearby stands the slightly smaller yet equally commanding Pyramid of Khafre. At its feet, half buried in sand and mystery, rests the eternal guardian, the great Sphinx of Giza. You walk toward it slowly. The Sphinx's gaze is fixed on the horizon, unblinking, timeless. Its lion's body stretches powerfully across the plateau, while its human face, weathered yet dignified, seems to measure your worth. The wind curls around its massive paws, carrying grains of sand that shimmer like flecks of gold. Standing there, you feel small, but connected to something immense. The desert is not empty. It is alive with echoes. As afternoon descends, you venture inside the Great Pyramid. The entrance is narrow, descending into cool darkness. The heat of the desert vanishes instantly. Your breath grows louder. Every footstep reverberates against ancient stone. You climb through the grand gallery, a soaring corridor that narrows toward the heavens until you reach the king's chamber. There is nothing inside but a granite sarcophagus and silence. Yet the silence feels heavy, sacred. In that dim chamber, lit only by a soft beam from your flashlight, you realize these pyramids were never only tombs, they were gateways, symbols of resurrection, monuments to a civilization obsessed not with death, but with eternity. Outside, the sun begins its descent, bathing the plateau in crimson and rose. The pyramids transform again, no longer golden, but fiery silhouettes against a painted sky. Camels move slowly along the ridge. Their shadows stretch long and thin across the sand. In the distance flows the lifeblood of the land, the Nile River, the ribbon of blue that made all of this possible. Without the Nile, there would be no pyramids, no pharaohs, no ancient wonder towering against the sky. As twilight deepens, stars begin to pierce the darkening blue above Giza, and then you see it, the same constellation patterns the ancient Egyptians once studied. The same heavens they aligned their monuments toward. The same stars that watched these pyramids rise stone by stone. You sit in the cooling sand. The wind quiets, and suddenly, the pyramids no longer feel like relics of the past. They feel eternal. They have survived empires, invasions, earthquakes, and centuries of doubt. They have watched humanity reinvent itself again and again. And still they stand steady, silent, defiant against time. This is not just a journey to see ancient structures. It is a journey to stand face to face with ambition carved in stone, to feel the heartbeat of one of the world's greatest civilizations, to witness what humans can create when they dare to build for forever. As night fully embraces the desert, the pyramids glow faintly under the moonlight, their edges softened, their presence almost mystical. You take one last look before turning back, and you realize something profound. The pyramids are not just wonders of the world, they are reminders that time passes, but greatness, true greatness, endures.